Happy WrestleMania.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Oh, hold on. Your mic's not on.
What?
Your mic's not on. I forgot to turn it on. Or did I? This whole pre-preview is going to be just me, just mama. Okay, hold on. There you go. Okay.
All right, am I on?
Yeah, you're on now. Sorry.
It's the most wonderful time.
We can't do that bit for
of the
WrestleMania because
year.
we do that for Royal Rumble,
Oh shit,
which is truly the most wonderful time of the year.
that's true.
But
hey,
it's the second most wonderful time of the year.
happy WrestleMania to those who celebrate.
Happy WrestleMania.
I'm John,
I'm Kendra.
and welcome to another edition of Pre-Per-View.
Yeah.
This is our WWE-centric live stream where we talk up and down the card of the upcoming PLE. And of course, it is Mania season. So we are talking WrestleMania 42, running it back in Vegas.
Boo.
Yeah, that part I'm not crazy about. But
It's fine.
hey, listen,
Whatever.
it's WrestleMania. So this is like, I don't care. By the time we get to WrestleMania, I don't care the qualms people have with what's going on. It's a WrestleMania. It's an event.
Yeah, I am annoyed that we're back to back in the same place. That does frustrate me. But now that we're here, I'm going to put that out of my mind and focus on the positives. And the positives are these, honestly, two pretty good looking cards.
Pretty stacked cards,
Yeah.
all things considered. I think it's a good balance. I know there's a lot of talk about, celebrities showing up, and there is that. But I don't think it's much different than what we see from WrestleManias typically.
I feel like there are a lot of celebrities involved in stuff. Like, there are celebrities there usually, or hosting or whatever, but I feel like there are a lot that are like in it.
In the shit.
Yeah.
There's
But-
only two. Well, I guess three if you're still counting Logan Paul.
And that is up for debate. I at this point wouldn't consider. Well, I at no
He's
point would
full-time.
consider Logan Paul a celebrity.
Oh yeah.
But I wouldn't consider him. He's a wrestler now.
Yeah.
I think he's been focused on it long enough we can give him at least that.
Yeah.
If he's a good wrestler or a bad wrestler, you hate him, you love him, whatever. That's a different thing.
That's between you and your God.
It's between you and your God. But like technically, his profession is wrestler.
Yeah.
Fine.
But anyway, so typically we don't have 2 nights worth of cards to talk about. So this one might be a little bit of a longer stream. But we are going to go ahead and talk through each of the cards and make predictions, maybe talk a little bit about where it could go. But most importantly, we want to engage with you all in the chat. So whether you're watching on Twitch or you're watching on TikTok, or even if you're watching this as a recording over on YouTube, we would love to hear what you have to say, what your thoughts are, and what your predictions are. So I say, you're going the wrong way. Let's just dive right in, shall we?
Sure. So the first thing I think we should talk about is that John Cena, he's back, baby.
We can see him now.
We can see him now in a hosting role. And I guess I just wanted to hear from you. What do you think of John Cena coming back to host WrestleMania?
I mean, ultimately I'm fine with it. Like it doesn't bother me too much. I do think it's kind of crazy that he just retired and now he's hosting.
Yeah.
I do think that's kind of wild. It's nothing I'm losing sleep over. It's nothing I'm crashing out over. And yeah, like if we try and like make business like reasoning out of it, yeah, I'm like, well, it's probably because he was available and they wanted some more Munty coming in.
They're obsessed with Munty hungry.
But I mean, I'm fine with it. I mean, he's not gonna be doing much. And if he has a fun little skit with like Danhausen or something, then that's even better. But yeah, I don't think he's gonna be doing much. Think about anytime there's a host, he might hit someone with an AA, maybe.
I was trying to think of, because wasn't Cardi B the host last year?
She hosted SummerSlam for 5 minutes of one of the nights.
That's kind of like going into it. I'm like, is it gonna be like that? Who hosted WrestleMania last year? The Miz?
He hosted at he
Bustalito.
hosted at WrestleMania Goes Hollywood. I think that was 39. Did we have a host last year? WrestleMania 41?
I don't remember. And that to say, yeah, I don't think the host is like really going to be make or break. I also agree. I mean, I love John Cena, don't get me wrong, but like I also agree it's kind of bizarre that he's like, bye, and then just a few months later he's like, hello again. If anything, I would have thought he would come back for like WrestleMania 50 or something like that, like let some time pass before. But again, I'm not upset that he's there. I think it'll be fine and fun. He's great on the mic. I think he makes a good host just in general of a lot of stuff. So whatever. I just know that there might have been feelings about it. So what do you guys think of John Cena coming back to host WrestleMania? Do you think it's too soon? Are you really, really excited for it because you already missed him so much? Let us know.
Look who's up here.
I know. I saw him walk in. He busted into the door, scared the crap out of me. Bustelo is here to give his commentary. Bustelo, what do you think of John Cena? He's a hack. Bustelo. Oh my God. I'm so sorry. John Cena, if you're watching this, our cat doesn't think you're a hack. He's just upset that we're not paying attention to him.
Yeah, truly.
Anyway, so let's run through.
Sophie says, poor guy can't enjoy retirement yet.
Yeah, it is like you went on this big long tour.
It's like transitioning out of the office. It's like, okay, first I'm gonna announce that I'm leaving, and then I'll slowly phase out from a full-time into a part-time position, and then randomly I just won't show up to the office anymore. That's where John Cena's at. He's like, he still has some last-minute projects to work on. Yeah,
they were like, hey, can you stick around to help just for a little bit while we make this transition? He's a good guy. He's a sure. Bustelo, you can't be up there screaming, okay? All right.
But also, hi, Sophie. Welcome to the stream.
Hi, Sophie. Okay. Let's just start with Saturday, obviously. Today, right?
The Lord's Day.
Huh?
I said the Lord's Day.
The Lord's Day, Saturday.
You okay?
What is it called? 'Cause like, isn't it like a Jewish?
All right. I don't know, but we just
Sabbath. What's Sabbath? Is that Saturday?
Black Sabbath?
Anyway, I think we're not sure of the order of events because I can't remember which one's going first, but the first one we're going to talk about is the 6-man tag team match. We've got Logan Paul, Austin Theory, and IShow Speed, another celebrity who's in it, versus the Usos and LA Knight. What draw names out of a hat ass match is this?
So this match was birthed from, like much of this card, at least more of the card than we think, was birthed from the curse of Danhausen. Now, I've been saying Danhausen, so you know how, like, go with me here. You know how the Scarlet Witch is a nexus being of the MCU?
Right.
Danhausen is a nexus being of the wrestling universe. Right now, we're going to stay in the realm of WWE, but he's been around. And this match comes from Danhausen cursing IShow Speed. Mm-hmm. The curse ended up causing the Usos their titles, and now we have this match. But because of Danhausen's curse, LA Knight has a WrestleMania match. So, is it a curse or a blessing? Also, I feel like there was another match here somewhere. I can't remember. But the Intercontinental match is also birthed from Danhausen cursing Dominic Mysterio. So, yeah. And you know what? I'm going to say that it also caused Finn Balor to break off from the Judgment Day. So 3 matches between 2 nights are directly connected to Danhausen, the Nexus being that he is.
Truly. Nexus being creating Nexus events. These are these have to happen. They had to happen one way or the other. I've been loving Danhausen too, by the way. Just kind
You
of a
what now?
tangent, but I've been loving Danhausen. I also heard recently he said the only way to uncurse yourself was to pay him a lot of money and to put it in one of those bags that have the $sign on the front. And I think I Show Speed, if he wanted to, he has the money to do it.
He's got the money, and he's probably got the bag somewhere.
He probably could source a bag from the bank, I presume. But yeah, he was a little reluctant. He was a little reluctant.
Oh my God. Reluctant. Hesitant.
He was a little hesitant to join, but I'm just saying if he wanted to, he could have uncursed himself, paid Danhausen, and somehow would have been replaced in this match. I don't know. Oh yeah, good call. I'm very intrigued with because like he's been involved in a ton of stuff compared to some other people, like some other celebrity guests. Like he's reoccurring. But never in like a match.
You talking about I Show Speed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He got ripped in half by
Braun Breaker?
Yeah, Braun Breaker.
Man, out of sight, out of mind.
I know he's been gone so long I forgot his name. No, I was getting him confused with all the other fucking Brauns in the world. So like he's been part of these like big moments in the past, but I'm very interested to see what he's like in the ring.
Yeah.
I think it'll be fun. I also think this whole angle of him being like the way that Logan Paul and Austin Theory speak to I Show Speed, and I think this is intentional, is so like textbook abusive. It's like a crazy way for WWE to play it, but like they're truly like doubling down like, hey, these guys are the bad guys. They're abusing and manipulating this man into getting probably destroyed at WrestleMania.
Do you think, well, I got a couple questions for you. First is, who do you think is coming out of this match on top?
I don't know. We also, when we introduce, especially the Logan Paul I Show Speed of it all, there's room for interference. Logan Paul has like a posse around him all the time filming content for his own shit. He has a lot of friends. Could KSI show up? I don't know what he's up to. So I don't know. I feel like there's opportunity for people to get involved. Yeah. And I'm like, are there any other Vision members who are back to full health? I know that they all got hurt pretty much back to back, but like, are any of them gonna, I don't know, is something gonna happen with Maxine? We've seen Austin Theory talking to Maxine backstage multiple times now. No clue what the fuck that's about, but leave her alone.
Right.
Stop talking to her. Stop bugging her. I don't want her. Oh my God, could you imagine a Maxine heel turn? Anyway.
Where's she been?
Huh?
She needs it.
Yeah, maybe. But yeah. So I don't know. There's too many variables to like.
I think the Vision has I think they have a higher chance of winning than we want to give them credit for.
Yeah.
But again, you mentioned Maxine could be brought into the fold. There could be some other YouTuber. I would love if Kai Cenat.
Yeah.
I would love if he showed up. But
has he ever been there before?
I don't know. But because I Show Speed is there, and there were rumors for a while that Braun Breaker might be cleared. He doesn't have a match at WrestleMania, so
yeah.
But I mean, that could be part of it where he tries to interfere to help them and he accidentally spears I Show Speed again. I don't know. I don't know if I Show Speed has dealt with the ramifications of his curse. Sorry, our cat is on the desk.
He wants to be part of it so bad. Yeah, that's the other thing I'm thinking. Like, how far does the curse go? When does the curse expire?
I know. Does he have to like experience something? So far,
I always thought it was just like the one bad thing would happen, like Maurice gets cake in her face, and then it's over.
That's what I was thinking.
I can't live in a reality where Maurice is permanently cursed.
No.
I love her too much. Bustell is making his way to the other side of the desk now. Oh
my God. Hey, buddy.
Oh, Tony says, I can see Braun returning during the Gunther versus Seth match.
Interesting. Very interesting.
He's just a consistent threat. He could return at any time.
Hey, buddy.
to spear anybody.
Thanks, Tony, for the
Hi, Tony.
perspective there. I want the Usos in LA Knight, but I don't feel like it would be an LA Knight at WrestleMania match if he didn't lose.
It just seems so like obviously they're gonna win. It's WrestleMania. They're the good guys, but like I don't know if that's what we're gonna do.
Especially, I don't know, but because this match is going to be on ESPN or ESPN2 or ESPN8, the Ocho, I feel like the common man is going to want to see Logan Paul and IShowSpeed get their asses handed to them on some wrestling, you know?
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm gonna very cautiously say I think the Vision and IShowSpeed are gonna win this one. But I think it's going to be due to some bullshittery.
Bullshittery, yes. Bullshittery is bound to happen with this match. But again, very excited to see IShowSpeed, see what he can do. I mean, he's athletic. We know that. So like, if I'm impressed with Jelly Roll coming out and doing a match, I feel like there's the opportunity that IShowSpeed is really going to surprise me with how good he is.
He'll do a standing backflip. You know, he might do a moonsault.
Yeah.
He's very fast. He's like,
and he
famously.
shows it too. He shows his speed constantly.
So anyway, but yeah, I'm gonna go the Vision and IShowSpeed.
Okay, I'm gonna agree.
It's not that we want them to win.
It's not that I want them to win. It's just that I think that's the direction that we're gonna go with it.
And then I can see us maybe getting a rematch at Backlash for the tag titles, the Vision versus the Usos.
Yeah. Maybe the Vision proper.
But also, oh my God, we were talking about interference on the Vision side. We didn't even think about. Hang on, Jey Uso's got a big fucking problem out there right now, people. So Jey Uso was on the It Is What It Is podcast.
Oh my God.
And he attacked the host and rapper Cameron.
Yeah, that is true.
And Cameron said, I'll see you there.
So Cameron's definitely going to be involved in this match and in some kind of interference.
You guys have to let us know if you've seen this clip of Jey Uso attacking Cameron on the podcast.
It's pretty funny.
It's the funniest fucking thing. And it's also just that's what I love about wrestling.
Yeah.
It's just them doing it at the absolute most for no reason. But they played it like, because it was like during the entire podcast, like Cameron's just being kind of a dick to Jey Uso.
Yeah. So
they really played it well.
Yeah. Yeah, that was funny.
And it's a fun little addition that we don't know. We don't know how it's going to affect the outcome of this match. If it's another backstage segment or like social media vignette that they do with it. But it is something there. So you know what? That's our next storyline. I think we're gonna see the Bloodline versus Dipset.
Who else is in Dipset?
Like Jim Jones, Joel Santana, a bunch of other dudes I'm sure we've never heard of.
Never heard of these people before, but
you know Joel Santana. You know Jim Jones. We fly high.
Yeah.
I know that one. But
anyway,
yeah.
But
so
yeah,
that's Dipset.
I think our celebrity count involved in matches is now at like 4.
Yeah, and you know what? If Dipset gets involved with the Bloodline, they have much more to worry about. Because then it's gonna end up with a match between the final boss, The Rock, versus Mayor Zoran Mamdani.
I would love to have
because he's ride or die for New York City, and he's ride or die for Dipset specifically.
Okay, that's who I've heard talking about Dipset. Yeah. I was like, I've heard this name come up so much recently. Yeah, it's because freaking Mamdani.
They tried to make I say they like the conservative hosts of like shows and stuff tried to make Zoran Mamdani see, they try to use it against him that he's a fan of Dipset. It's like, you idiots, that just made him look cooler, especially to millennials.
And yeah, sure. I don't know Dipset like that, but
you're not from New York.
Because I'm not from New York. I'm not from the boogie down Bronx like you are.
Now they're from Harlem, but yeah, I get what you mean.
I said like you are.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, let's move on to our next match. We're gonna be here for a while.
Vision and IShowSpeed. All right, the next one is
Fatal 4-way tag match for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship titles. We have the Irresistible Forces, Nia Jackson, Lash Legend, Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss, Nikki and Brie Bella, maybe, and Bayley and Lyra Valkyria. And yeah, so I think the biggest question mark in this whole match is Nikki Bella actually going to be there and actually going to wrestle?
Now, apparently, she was at the Hall of Fame ceremony last night and said that she was going to be competing, even though she has a fucking boot on
She's
her leg.
wearing that boot until 5 minutes, but she's going to be in Gorilla taking off the boot before she walks on.
Now, I don't know. They've all been saying, so I could see them doing an angle on her ankle. I could see them doing an angle where, like, on the like right before the match, we go backstage and we see like Nikki Bella, like someone attacked her, and they're like, "Well, the match is happening. We got to send someone out there." Now, there's been rumors floating around that the WWE has a new signee. Word on the street. Streets is saying that Paige has re-signed with WWE. Now, do I think they're gonna put Paige in a WrestleMania title match after having not wrestled in WWE for however many years she's been gone? Like almost 10 years or something like that? I don't know. I don't know about that one. Maybe. I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm not saying she's not capable. I'm just saying, I don't know.
I mean, that's a pretty big name. She had that whole movie about her.
Yeah, that's true.
So, I mean, maybe. And especially because, like, okay, so is the theory that Nikki Bella legitimately was injured and they had to scramble to find a replacement? Or is the theory that the injury from the beginning was a work and this was always the plan?
No, I think she's injured. I think she's genuinely injured. But I'm saying that I could see them doing an angle where she's backstage and like someone attacked her again so she can't go on. And
then who would be the one attacking her? So it wouldn't be like a
Solo Sikoa probably.
So I wish
Drew
they would do
McIntyre
something like that. Because if it ends up being Paige, then we're just redoing that Naomi Jade thing again.
Right.
So I don't think shouldn't do that. But yeah, I mean, we said that we didn't say, but we like theorized that it was a possibility that Paige could return at Royal Rumble, and that didn't happen. Royal Rumble or Evolution.
Both,
and that didn't happen. But Tony says I can see something happening with Nikki backstage and Paige replaces her. Okay, that's kind of what you were saying.
That's kind of what I was saying. Yeah.
It's a 50-50. Yeah, I don't know.
Thank you for the likes, Tony.
Yes, thank you for the likes. But yeah, that's like the big question mark right now is Nikki Bella going to be there? Is Nikki Bella going to compete? And I still don't know. And does it even matter in the grand scheme of who's going to win this match anyway?
Yeah, I don't know. I do think we're getting new champs tonight.
You do?
I do.
Okay. I feel like after they fucked over Bayley so bad last year,
yeah,
I feel like it would be karmic justice if she won this year.
Yeah.
But I would also like, if we're going to move the tag team titles, to move it to an actual tag team who's like, that's their thing, and not just they were two people that were put together, and have it go back to the Bellas. And then we get pink tag team titles. I would love like the Butterfly Divas tag team title. Oh my God. That's just my own personal thing.
Nice spitting a little bit.
Huh?
I say you spitting a little bit.
Hey, I'm just saying, if we're ushering, we have AJ Lee back. I almost said AJ Styles. Whoops. We have the Bella twins.
Paige, maybe.
Maybe Paige. Like, the gang's all fucking here.
Maurice made a cameo last night.
So let's get a cute belt for Kendra. Cute belt for Kendra. Cute belt for Kendra.
Oh my God. Hashtag. Yeah, I don't know. I here's the thing. I could see Charlexa winning again. They were good champs. They're
They
very
were good
popular.
champs, and I do like them together.
But I agree. I don't know. I kind of would like, because they just keep sticking Bailey and Lyra together anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, you know what? And now at this point they've been partners for so long. I'm like, part of me is just like, let's see what they do with it. Let's
Yeah.
see. I think we get some really good matches out of them as a tag team champions. So part of me is like, I kind of wouldn't mind to see Bailey and Lyra take it. But if I'm going with my gut, I'm gonna go, if we're assuming that it's Nikki and Brie.
Mm-hmm.
If Nikki wasn't injured, I would have gone the Bellas. But right now I'm gonna say Charlexa. I think Charlotte and Alexa are gonna win the titles.
Okay. My immediate gut reaction was that the Irresistible Forces were gonna retain.
Interesting. I wouldn't be mad at it.
I wouldn't be mad at whoever won.
I'm just looking forward to the match.
I'm just excited for the match. Now, John did initially want this match to be a ladder match, right? Or
No,
a TLC
I wanted
match.
this to be a TLC match.
That would have been fun.
But
that would have been good. But whatever.
Because I also think that we had missed opportunity. I think we could have had the Kabuki Warriors in this. And I think it should have been a TLC match. It would have been fucking bananas.
It would have been crazy. That would have been fun.
But they don't pay me for my ideas.
They don't pay you at all.
They don't pay me.
You pay them, actually.
They didn't pay me fucking shit. Sorry, pardon my language.
Anyway, but yeah, so I think this one it's going to be fun. I do like that we have this element of like, it goes to show how much we trust WWE, which is like not at all. To like, you're telling me this person's gonna compete and she'll be okay, and I'm like, I don't know if that's true though. So I like that added mysterious aspect of it. So we'll see who walks out on stage. Maybe there's a third twin we never knew about. I don't know.
Wait, who was it? We had Elias, we had
Right.
Ezekiel, we had Elrod.
They're like, oh, Nikki Bella can't compete, but
Leroy Jenkins. Old man Jenkins.
you're an old man for that reference. Sorry. But it's obviously like Nikki Bella in like a bob wig or something.
What kind of bob?
A fucked bob. A fuck ass bob. Anyway,
I'm going Charlexa.
I'm going the Bellas.
Oh, okay.
I'm just gonna be crazy on this WrestleMania Saturday.
And you know, I love that for you.
Thanks. All right, let's talk about the next match. We have Jacob Fatu versus Drew McIntyre in an unsanctioned match. The loser or the winner of this match, or both of them, I think this match is going to end in federal prison.
Yeah.
Like someone's going to jail. And Jacob already said, hey, that's the old me. So maybe it'll be Drew. I don't know.
Go with me here. I don't know why my brain just went here. So you know how this entire time, Drew has been on this like, hey, you're a thug, you belong in prison behind bars. What if the match ends with Jacob setting him up with like a parody of like immigration officers to deport Drew McIntyre?
We can't do that.
Because he's European.
Right. No. Yeah, no, yeah. I know where you're getting at there. We can't do that. Not in this climate.
That would be, but here's the thing. That would be the most unhinged thing.
It would be. But also, I don't know.
I don't think they would do that. And I would hope they wouldn't do that.
I would hope they wouldn't do that.
If this were he who must not be named, if he was still running the show, he for sure.
If he was still running the show, he would call the real Border Patrol.
Yeah, that's
really
true.
Get people fucking get these.
Yeah,
but with the reputation that WWE
has right now,
and the like very front-facing executives and their relationship to people in the government.
Yeah.
I don't think they're going to touch anything like that with
a 10-foot pole.
Them letting CM Punk say Pat McAfee, I think was like, that's as much as they're going to allow about
and
that.
they fined him for it. No, I don't know about that.
They
Let me not spread misinformation. No.
But
I
do.
Oh, go ahead.
Sorry. I was going to say, I can see something where like, somehow they end in like the stadium security where they like put drunk people, like a drunk tank, and they just fight in one of those, and someone slams the bars shut. I could see something like that happening. But
now this may or may not be one of the matches. I think this is going to be what starts tonight, and I think this is going to be one of the matches they're showing on ESPN, which
they're going to go crazy. They're going to go so big.
Yes.
With that many people watching.
Yes, but also how crazy can they go? Because remember the last time we had one of these matches, they had like chairs with barbed wires and shit on them.
That's fine.
I don't know if they're going to... I don't know.
I think that's all fine. I think as long as there's no like blood.
But that's what I want. No, I'm just kidding. But I don't know. I'm curious to see what they do with it. If this is one of those matches. But I'm a big Drew McIntyre fan, so like I want Drew McIntyre to win. I think Jacob Fatu is going to win.
I also really want Drew to win.
We're just big Drew guys over here.
We're big Drew guys. I'm going to say Drew. I'm going to say this is his year, this is his moment.
Yeah. He's gonna win. I think Jacob Fatu, I think he's going to take this one. But I really would like it if Drew won. Because here's the thing. Drew has at least proved, and again, this is I don't like to go too far into the, the backstage politics of it all. Like it's the Yankees have to do something about their shortstop to, it's not nothing like that. But like it's not it's a show, right? Like
right.
So but I think Drew has proven that he can take losses and it's not affecting his rank, right? It's not affecting where he stands. He can do big storylines. He can do small storylines. He can be a champion. He can not be a champion. Like he can do it all. So, and I think Jacob's been United States champion. I feel like they're trying to really get him back into the championship fold because remember he still has unfinished business with Cody Rhodes. So I think they want to make him seem like a big deal. So he is. He's one of their top guys right now.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't think Drew loses anything from losing a WrestleMania match. And also he's gonna be in a movie. So.
Oh yeah, is that filming soon?
I think it's currently filming. I think he's just been going back and forth.
Yeah. I don't know. I do agree with you. I don't think that he has anything to lose now yet for not winning matches. But I do think if they do that too many times, people are going to start to be like, well, he's losing every match that he's in. Like,
yeah.
I feel like we'd spent so much time building him up as this like big, formidable opponent. Not that I don't also think the same about Jacob Fatu, but like at a certain point he's got to win something,
right?
Just to like maintain that.
Drew was just champion
character. Yeah,
I'm champion.
So I don't know, but with the way that the story's going, I think it would be kind of like a nice character arc for Jacob Fatu to be like, look at how far I've come personally as a person, as a man. And I do feel like that would be kind of a good end to that like story. And maybe we can stop bringing it up all the time that he was in jail.
Yeah. It's kind of fucked up.
It is kind of fucked up. But like maybe this is the thing that'll like we'll move on from it because look at how much he's grown and changed. He beat the shit out of this other guy, and now
maybe that's what causes him to lose. Then maybe he'll refuse to be that guy, and Drew takes advantage of that because Drew is that guy now.
Drew's like, you're soft.
Drew brings
Drew's
out
been
his
calling
fucking
him
sword.
Yeah, oh my god, we haven't seen the sword in a long time.
Where's Angela?
But yeah, like Drew's been calling him like an animal felon like for all these months it feels. And then if he doesn't, like, I don't know, hit him with a bat or whatever the fuck's gonna happen, Drew's gonna be like, you're soft. I knew it.
Soft like baby shit.
Okay.
Anyway, did I just change my own mind? No, I'm still gonna go Jacob Fatu.
Okay. I'll go Jacob Fatu too. I do think that'll be a good, especially after his
Oh man.
after his like cop car entrance yesterday and the speech on top of it and all that stuff. Yeah, I'll say Jacob Fatu.
Yeah. All right, cool.
But in my heart, I want Drew to win. I want Drew to win everything.
Yeah. All right, cool. Yeah, remember y'all, if you're just joining in, popping in, welcome. You're more than welcome to put your predictions in the chat. We'd love to hear what you're thinking about these matches as well, especially if you're thinking something other than us. Or if you're thinking the same thing as us.
Yeah. Ready for the next one?
What's next?
Okay. Next, we have Seth Rollins versus Gunn. Yeah. Yeah. This was I was not expecting this.
But I'm happy we got it.
I'm happy we have it, but like, I guess, I mean, it's not logistically possible for Gunn's whole thing for like the rest of his career to like only retire people. Because people retire like once every 2 years. Like it's not like a consistent thing. So he's got to fight some other people from time to time. Do I think this match is going to be crazy? Yes. Hi, Soto. Thank you for the likes.
Soto 619. Booyaka.
Oh.
Sorry.
Do I think this match is going to be fantastic and crazy? Yes. Am I still scared of Seth's shoulder injury? Yes. I think everyone needs a year to recover from whatever ailment that
you want them to go broke.
What?
You want them to go broke?
I want them to heal their bones.
Yeah.
Jordan Grace coming back scared the shit out of me yesterday. I don't like it.
Well,
anyway.
Soto just said, "Happy WrestleMania Day." Just met
Penta.
That's cool.
That's so cool. Also, happy WrestleMania Day. That is so cool.
Hell yeah, that's awesome. Look at you go, Soto.
Look at you go.
But anyway, he's fine. They're fine. They're fine when they come back. Jordan Grace is fine. JD McDonough, he's fine.
JD McDonough, his lungs.
He's never been fine again.
They never healed. That was such a crazy turnaround for that big of an injury. Anyway,
he's fine.
But yeah, I don't know. It was just you didn't expect this match.
No. And I think they're gonna. It was crazy because like all of these injuries, like no one could have predicted that they would all happen back to back, especially when the vision was like was shaping up to be, at least whether it's popular or not is anyone's opinion, but it was at least the direction they were going in that was setting up several big storylines. So Seth and Roman, Braun Breaker and CM Punk, there was a lot that was supposed to, just even those two matches. Now the whole card is basically changed because it was unsure that Seth would be around. Supposedly at one point they were talking about Rey Mysterio, that Gunther retiring Rey Mysterio.
Oh wow.
So this is a little bit more of a hey, we're gonna actually just start this story here at WrestleMania and continue it after.
Mm-hmm.
But I do think these two guys are gonna. I mean, we've seen them before. I think they're gonna absolutely crush it. This is just one of those matches that I'm just excited for this match.
Exactly. Like I don't need, especially like how you put it, starting it here and telling it later. I think when you're at the caliber of these two, you can do something like that, and people will be invested from the jump. Like you can't do that with every character that you have.
Right.
But yeah, I don't need a backstory to know that to enjoy this match and know that this match is going to be fantastic.
Yeah. Soto says, Did you talk about Braun Breaker showing up during this match? Someone else mentioned it earlier.
Tony mentioned
I
it
thought
earlier.
about him showing up during
That first match.
during the Vision and I Show Speed against the Usos and LA Knight, but I could also see him showing up here to really screw over Seth Rollins, since that's kind of, they've got a lot of unfinished business. I could definitely see that. And then, Gunther sort of kind of, oh, sorry, my cat's messing with my mic right now. Sort of kind of aligning with the Vision to get his favor, which I think we all are starting to think the same thing about that favor. Soto also says, I have to say, I love the WrestleMania hype video that Lin-Manuel did.
Yeah.
So did we, brother.
I'm just proud of Lin.
Me too.
I'm proud of, what was it, like 5-time fucking Grammy, Tony Award, whatever the fuck. He has so many awards. It was crazy seeing them all laid out like on the screen like that. But just because we know how much he loves wrestling. So for him to be able to, and he's there all the time, but I like that he was able to like do something. He'll be part of WrestleMania 42 for forever. That's cool.
Hang on one second. I want to get the name of this thing correctly.
Oh, are you talking about the person who helped write?
Yes, so the person who helped Lin write that the video
monologue
was a playwright by the name of Christopher Diaz, and he actually wrote a play called The Elaborate Entrance of Chad Deity, and that play is all about wrestling. It's, the main character is a wrestler, and there's like a big ring that's built on stage, so it was really cool to see two theater artists, wrestling nerds, who are both Puerto Rican, get to do this big WrestleMania hype video. So that was also, just like, man, again, that's just the Venn diagram is just a circle, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really cool. But I do think, I think Braun Breaker might show up during this match. If he doesn't show up in the Vision match, if he shows up at all, I think it's going to be one of those two matches.
We're on a Braun warning, not a Braun watch.
That's right. But I think for especially with the Braun Breaker of it all, I think Gunther. I'm going Gunt.
Gunt has Gunt's in an interesting position because it's like, now who beats Gunt? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Who can?
I think
like no one could beat Brock Lesnar until Obafemi showed up.
Right. And
who's Gunt's Obafemi? Is it Seth?
It could be Seth. It could be Braun Breaker. Who knows? But I think we're setting up. You bring up Brock Lesnar and Obafemi. I think the favor is that we're gonna get Gunther retiring Brock at SummerSlam.
Thank God.
That's what the way I think this goes. I think Gunther's like, oh, you're gonna owe me a favor to Paul Heyman. I think if Brock Lesnar loses against Obafemi, that's enough of a crack in the foundation that Gunther's like, that's it. You're done. You're washed. Even though it's Obafemi he lost to.
Yeah.
In this scenario. So I don't know. That's where I think it's going.
Interesting. Okay.
So that's why I'm gonna lean toward Gunther.
Okay.
Gunther.
I don't know. It feels weird that Seth would come back and lose. But again, Gunt's at this place where he's like so, I don't know. I do.
He
love
won
Gunt,
last year's WrestleMania.
Huh?
He won at WrestleMania last year.
Who did he wrestle against?
Roman Reigns and CM Punk. And then he formed the Vision, basically, with Paul Heyman.
Oh, you're talking about Seth.
Yeah.
Right. I was like, I don't remember Gunt wrestling. No,
I think Gunt lost last year to Jey Uso, right?
I remember people being upset.
Yeah, I think he lost to Jey Uso because he tapped out. Well, they say he tapped out. I don't remember.
I didn't see anything. I didn't see it. I didn't see a thing. Imagine losing to Jey Uso and then you retire AJ Styles
and Goldberg and John Cena.
Goldberg.
He did. That was the first person he retired.
A 2-mile run could retire Goldberg. I don't think that was much of a feat.
Hey, Bill, I didn't say that.
I'm sorry. Don't hurt me. Just a joke. But I can't run 2 miles. I can't run at all. Anyway, I'm going to say, you're saying Gunn. I'm going to say Seth. We'll split the difference. One of us will be right. I don't know. Oh. Just a little pose. All right.
I had to stretch.
Are you ready for the next one?
Yeah, buddy.
All right. Let's talk about the next match.
Let's do it now.
Okay.
Tell me.
Oh. Women's Intercontinental Champion, AJ
Girls,
Lee.
I want men.
AJ Lee versus Becky Lynch. Lucky Binge. Well, AJ Lee, I have had no experience prior to this return of AJ Lee. I had never watched her wrestle ever before. It kind of reminded me of Trish. Like, her ability in the ring after such a long time out of the business is like kind of insane. And I know AJ Lee is like, I think for a lot of the women, like AJ Lee and the Bellas, like thinking about how young they were when they were here, and then they leave for this, like, and it sounds like such a big span of time, but they come back and it's like, oh, you're the same age as like a bunch of these other people who are still like in their prime wrestling.
Right.
So like it shouldn't surprise me, but I've been very pleasantly surprised with how AJ Lee just kind of like is in it and able to keep up with these people who never left and
Right.
like are at the top. Like, I don't know. I'm very impressed with that. I love watching her wrestle. On the mic, she gives me very much millennial, which isn't her fault. But
Yeah.
But it, like, when she's wrestling, I'm like, hell yeah, girl. You get it, girl. And just the fact that, again, she's on this card and the Bellas are here and, like, maybe Paige will come back. I don't know, like, just kind of wild times.
Right.
All this to say, I think she's retaining, and I think AJ Lee is going to win this match.
I disagree. I hate her. No, no. I enjoy her for all the same reasons you said. Yeah. Sometimes when she does speak, I'm just like, yeah, we're almost the same age. Like, I get that.
How old is she?
That's a great point. I don't know.
I'll pull it up.
Thanks. Hey, thanks for the likes.
She's 39.
But she's what?
39. She just looks like she's close to your age.
Yeah. But anyway, I think Becky's gonna win this one.
Win it back?
Yeah, because, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think AJ Lee's ever had a solo WrestleMania match before.
Ever? I don't know.
I don't think so. I mean, someone correct me if I'm wrong, please. So, I mean, you can't compete when you're at the big time that is WrestleMania. You can't compete with big time Becks. I don't see it.
You know what I would love?
Maybe Paige comes out in this match.
I think what I would love is if Rue came out in this match and Becky Lynch was like, oh my God, she's here to help. And then she helps AJ Lee, her favorite wrestler.
That'd be fucking crazy.
Remember when Dominic Mysterio pushed that ladder under Eddie Guerrero, his true father?
He tried to push it. He couldn't.
He couldn't. He was fucking weak.
He was a child.
He was a bitch.
Hey, listen, he's had a hard life, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. But also, listen, I'm also very, very biased. I'm a big Becky Lynch fan. I'm a big
Oh, I love Becky Lynch.
Big time Beck's guy over here. I love this new gimmick she has. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I don't know. I think it's an interesting angle to be like, when it counts, when it's here, when it's the big time.
Yeah, you choked.
Right.
And I've
made history here. I've reinvented the game at WrestleMania.
What's the quote? something about darkness. I was born in it. What's that Bane quote?
Uh,
You
merely adopted the darkness. I was born in it.
Yeah, that's Becky Lynch in front of a crowd.
Yeah.
I guess that's a good point, and that could be a good angle. I also know that Becky has spoken publicly about like this contract's her last one, so she's kind of in the winding down period.
And she's
of her
in
career.
a movie star. She's in Star Trek right now.
And I do think that that's what she's gonna end up moving on to pursue, and I think she'll be back, obviously.
Yeah, I think this contract will be her last full-time contract. I think she'll be back periodically.
Yeah, press periodically.
Stay tuned.
But I don't know. I just feel like we're going back and forth. Because I would love for AJ Lee to retain, and then the next challenger who just came back, her child, Roxanne Perez.
Oh.
I think that could be a really fun story.
I would love that too. I don't know.
Hi, Cody.
Cody Burris. 456.
Okay. So you're saying Becky, I'm saying AJ Lee.
Seems we're at a stalemate.
We've been at an impasse multiple times. I think we'll be fine. Ready for the next one?
Yeah, buddy.
All right. Another women's match.
Thank God.
Sorry, I almost burped. We have women's world champion Stephanie Vaquer versus Liv Morgan.
Watch me.
Now, when these two bitches see each other, it's like...
It's on site.
It's crazy how they're able to tap into this like vicious... Like their faces change.
Yeah.
And I don't think there's any real beef. But I'm not
there
sure.
might be.
There could be, and I wouldn't know. So I think that's just a mark of a good entertainer.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I think this match is going to be fucking crazy.
Yeah, and tonight is first hour of WrestleMania. Yes.
Yeah. I think both nights.
Yeah, I think both nights they're doing the first hour on ESPN2.
Yeah.
So I was going to say... I agree with you. And Liv Morgan, man, like in the last year and a half, like I say it every time on pre-preview now, she has really grown on me. Like I was never a big Liv Morgan fan. But ever since she joined Judgment Day, I just think that she's gotten such an edge to her, and she's better on the mic. She's better in the ring. Yeah, I used to be a bit of a hater, I'm not gonna lie, but
I can say the same.
I'm really enjoying the work she's done, especially over the last year. Yeah, I've really enjoyed her work. So and I think this is also I just think back to like Tiffany and Charlotte and just how that whole build was kind of a mess.
Mm-hmm.
And the match was okay. The match was pretty good. But like that, yeah, just that whole thing was just all over the place. Story wise. But I really like the intensity and like the tension that these two have built up. And there's not really much of a story other than Liv Morgan won the Royal Rumble and challenged Stephanie Vaquer.
Yeah.
Like that is the story, you know? And then they are making it about this, you know, who works harder, who deserves it, you know, blah, you know, so, you know, it's a relatively simple story. There's not like a lot of layered history, but they've built up such a tension toward each other that I'm like, this is some good shit here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't, and that's why when people complain about stories, I'm like, we don't have to reinvent the wheel here. If you have two dynamic performers, you're gonna buy into it.
Yeah.
And I think that's what these two have done.
I agree. Tony says, will we see either Raquel or Roxanne turn? I don't know, just because we just did the whole Finn Balor thing. So I don't know if it'd be too much shaking up the Judgment Day too close together.
Yeah, I think we're gonna I think we'll eventually see Raquel
Yeah.
and Liv Morgan go at it. I don't think it's I think especially like you said, because Roxanne got injured. It'd be one thing if Roxanne hadn't gotten injured in the first place and then gotten injured again with that nasty head bump.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Which I think Liv Morgan's going to go out there with a little bit of shiner on her head.
Yeah, that thing did not.
It's still not all the way down.
It's been like 2 weeks, I feel like, and it's
2
still
weeks.
still there. 2 weeks and Oscorp will be dead. 2 containers of coaxium.
Oh, two different things.
I know, I mashed them together.
But yeah, I think eventually we'll see that. But right now, yeah, I think we're gonna have.
Oh my God, Bustelo.
Rising like a phoenix from the ashes.
He's just repositioning to take his nap. But yeah, I agree. I think the first person to turn is going to be Raquel. Because I thought that was going to happen
after the Rumble
a while ago. Yeah, when she was starting to have this whole like, he might be messing with your things back there.
Yeah, no, his tail's going crazy.
She was like trying to go off on her own. So I do think that she'll be the first one to branch off. But if my idea of AJ Lee retaining and her first opponent or next big opponent is Roxanne, I kind of want to see the Judgment Day standing behind her in that way.
Yeah, but I do think these two are going to have a great match. I think Stephanie has a lot of like technical like she has fantastic matches in general, but I also think so does Liv Morgan. Like I said, I think Liv Morgan's gotten better. Sorry, hang on, Bustelo, you gotta stop. Ow, get off my shirt.
He's stuck.
But I also think that Liv Morgan is really good at like storytelling in the ring.
Yeah.
So this is a great. I think this is gonna be a great match.
I agree.
But because of the Judgment Day, I don't know. I'm gonna say, especially based on what I think is gonna happen on night 2 with the women's, the WWE Women's Championship, I'm gonna say Liv Morgan is gonna win.
Brucel's playing with a bag. You know what? I think I'm going to agree with you. Stephanie has had it for enough of a period of time that I feel like, okay, if it were to change hands, I'm fine with that.
Yeah. And if you're going to lose it in a good match, I'm okay with that too.
Yeah. And then again, we're trying to bring gold to the Judgment Day. So, yeah, I think I'm going to agree with you. I think Liv Morgan will win.
Here's what I want for the Judgment Day. I want Liv, Women's World Champion. I want Roxanne and Raquel, Women's Tag Team Champion, but give Big Mommy Cool Women's Tag Team Gold and Women's Intercontinental Gold. Have her be double champ.
Okay.
And then JD McDonough can try his best.
He can eat an egg or something. I don't know. Eat some eggs, I guess.
Maybe Dirty Dom and JD McDonough tag team champs.
Maybe.
If we want to go real crazy, we could have Raquel Rodriguez and Dominic Mysterio be mixed tag team champs. Have her be triple champ.
That would be fucking crazy. And that would go. We need to do more mixed tag team stuff. We need to do more mixed matches in general. I would love to see. Again, I'm still holding out hope for Rhea Ripley versus Dom Mysterio. I think we should have had that 2 years ago.
Give it to us, cowards.
They're cowards. Cody says, different Cody, not Cody Rhodes, says, I'm waiting for a Cody Rhodes heel turn. I thought we were getting that because he was acting a little funny during some pay-per-view.
Well, I think that that leads us into our final match of the night.
Oh, yes. Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton.
And Pat McAfee.
And Pat's there. Hey, guys, did anyone else think that the person on the phone was going to be Pat McAfee? Because Not
You
even
know
one of
goddamn
the
well the answer to that.
huh?
I say you know goddamn well the answer to that.
It wasn't in my like top 10
I don't even
people
think it was in my top
on the phone.
20.
Like, and for that reason, I'm like, okay, at least it wasn't something like super predictable. And I think that Pat McAfee, especially with his accent, comes off as like such a douche that I'm okay with it. I'm okay with this story.
Yeah.
I'm okay with exploring this. I think that Pat McAfee is good on a microphone. I think he's funny, and I think he can play this role well.
Yeah.
Now I do think that there's some theories that Pat wasn't like necessarily working alone or was being sent by somebody else. Like, do you know anything more about that aspect of it?
No, but we know who's on the board of directors.
And it all comes back to The Rock. I don't know. But I've said, there you go. There he is. I've said it before. I think I said it during our last ringside. Like I enjoy this idea of like a faction of two for now. That their goal is to get things back to the heyday of WWE, the Attitude Era, like I don't even know how to describe it because I wasn't experiencing it. I only see it in like a past tense sort of way. So like when I think of the Attitude Era, I think of like hyper masculinity and like vulgar. Like I think of like the suck it stuff.
Yeah.
This like rejection of the PG era of WWE.
Right. The commodification. I don't know. I think the story is so much more interesting than people want to give it credit for because it's something in there. I'm sorry for cutting you off before. But because it's like, oh, what I wanted to have happen didn't happen, or I just don't like it. It's like we're not giving it like this isn't a story that ends at WrestleMania. Clearly, it's not a story that ends at WrestleMania. You think shit talking Pat McAfee, even if Cody Rhodes wins, even though the stipulation is that Pat McAfee can't enter another wrestling ring for the rest of whatever.
We'll talk about that in a second.
And we anyway. So I don't. You think he's gonna be truthful about that? I don't know. So I think people. I've not hated Pat McAfee being back. Regardless of the real world circumstances that may or may not have led to this, I think they're taking it in a direction, or at least using it to the best of their ability for right now. And again, if you think about it, even when we're like, oh, this has been going on for X amount of time, it's a 3-hour show, SmackDown. And let's just say 20 to 30 minutes of it are built, or it's given that much time on a generous night, right? For their particular storyline. But even between 2 weeks ago and then now WrestleMania, that's an hour and a half at most that they've gotten to tell that. So I don't know. I'm just like, it's going to keep growing. And if it gets better, great. And if it doesn't, then okay. Then at least we tried something familiar but different. I don't know.
Yeah.
I haven't hated it, all that to say.
Yeah. I'm in the same position. And I think that there is an opportunity to grow it into something like that feels, for people who think it feels like shoehorned or whatever, they can make it feel intentional with time and effort. But I do think the concept is like, especially with, I mean, this is just peak product integration, but the 2K theme of the year is like Attitude Era.
Yeah.
So like, yeah. Tony said, I would like to see Kevin Owens return. We were just talking about that because they mentioned Kevin Owens.
Yeah.
I would love if Kevin Owens came back. And I feel like Kevin Owens coming back not to help Cody, but to be in this other like attitude era. Like that's the perfect person to put into a role like that.
Well, that was his whole thing before he left, right? Was he had this severely underrated feud with Cody Rhodes. I feel like we don't talk enough about. I think it was overshadowed by CM Punk and Drew McIntyre, if my timeline's correct, because they had the best story that year. But Kevin Owens, remember when Kevin Owens and Cody Rhodes were going back and forth at it, and he like stole Cody's belt, and
Yeah.
they had that gnarly ladder match.
Yeah, stick him back in it. Stick him back in it.
Yeah, well, he supposedly was supposed to be at WWE World or whatever.
Yeah.
To make an appearance, and then canceled it. Just like, oh, nothing's wrong. It's just, not available.
Right.
So
Suspicious.
I was like, well, now the wheels are spinning. Am I supposed to let my guard down that you're not going to be there? Just like when The Rock, when he was at CinemaCon and he was like, all right, I'm going to go home now.
I was going to say,
Wait.
Unfortunately, we do have to acknowledge our one true tribal chief, The Rock.
Our final boss.
Our final boss chief. The final chief. I think I just created his next gimmick. The Rock was recently in Vegas. Even if that's a coinky dink, it's something that we do have to point out. For some of you, that's bad news. For some of you, that's awful. But The Rock was technically in the same city. I don't know. So there's, again, we're on a I feel like the past
3
years we've been on a Rock warning.
Yeah.
He could show up at any time.
He could.
Consistent threat.
He chooses not to.
He frequently chooses not to, but every once in a while on a random fucking SmackDown in the middle of nowhere,
or at a Bad Blood,
he'll pop in and be like, "Hey, here's this story that I'm cooking up," and then he's gone again for 2 years, and you're like, "Cool, guess we're going nowhere with that." I'm just saying.
No, I gotcha. I'm right there with you.
But for this match, I think Steph McMahon said it best. This version of Cody Rhodes can't beat this version of Randy Orton.
So all that to say, who do we think is walking out of this as champion?
Randy Orton. That's what I meant. That's my pick, Randy Orton.
Yeah, I don't know. My gut's also telling me Randy. My gut is also, and it's like, I don't know. I can't explain it. I hear voices in my head.
They're telling me.
They understand.
They understand. They talk to me. Whatever. Yeah. So we're both going Randy.
Yeah.
And Tony said, I hope we see some surprises.
I think that's going to be the biggest surprise is if
The Rock comes out.
Well, no, if Randy beats Cody, because Cody just got the championship back.
Yeah. But again, where does Cody Rhodes thrive the most? When he's beat down and busted up and beltless.
There's been a lot of times where Cody has repeatedly been like, hey, me going heel wouldn't be a good idea. But I don't know. I feel like this story could be the one that also unlocks that sort of killer instinct in him.
It breaks him.
Yeah. And how crazy would it be if we see Pat McAfee help Cody Rhodes win? I think you really want to get a reaction out of people. We see Cody turn heel, align with Pat McAfee.
Well, wouldn't he just be aligning with Randy Orton then?
No, because I think Pat would have to betray Randy.
I don't know. That seems like a lot. That seems like a little too similar to the Paul Heyman stuff.
And it might be.
So probably won't have it bad.
No,
you never know. That's the glory of WrestleMania of WWE. You never know.
You never fucking know.
So
KO could be there. Who knows?
Huh?
Said KO could be there. You never know.
Oh my God, he's fucking yelling at me. We're gonna have words after this. All right, but
we have a whole other night to do
We have a whole other night to talk about first. So you're in luck. Punishment delayed.
Punishment?
Don't get excited.
I'm not.
Okay. All right. let's talk about Sunday. So we know for a fact that Sunday's opening up with one of my most anticipated matches.
Oba. Who? Oba. Who?
Oba Femi versus Brock Lesnar. I hope Oba Femi puts a beatdown on Brock Lesnar so hard and embarrassing that's the what makes Brock Lesnar think maybe I should give this up. Like, I can't ever recover from that. That was so fucking embarrassing. I've got to retire immediately. I got to get the hell out of here. And then we never hear from him again. Uh-oh. Hold on.
Oh, he's back.
He's back. I thought he was preparing to launch.
Are you coming over here again?
He's not sure. No, he's jumping up. Okay, hold on.
Jesus Christ.
Disgusting. Anyway, I hope that's what happens. And my pick is Oba Femi. I hate Brock Lesnar. Go ahead, John.
Okay, so I want Oba Femi to win, and I think he might. But I also, well, it depends on how they want to take it. I would love if they were like, honestly, because it's at the beginning of the night, I don't think this match is going to be terribly long. I don't know if I would love it or hate it, but part of me is like, I would kind of love if we got a Lesnar squashing Cena type of match, but where Femi just absolutely squashes Brock in like 5 minutes.
I would love that. And Brock would love it too. He said, hey, you're paying me $3 million to come out here and get slammed around for 5 minutes.
I think that makes sense, and I think that sets up, going back to my theory about Gunter seeing that and wanting to get rid of him, right?
Gunn could go on this whole long monologue about how, like, the mighty have fallen.
Yeah.
It's time for you to leave. I don't do a good impression. Yeah. I apologize. But yeah. And I'm going to usher you out.
Yeah.
That wasn't bad.
That was pretty good. So yeah, I think, I don't know. I don't think it's going to be a particularly long match. Though I wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't be mad if it was. I would love for it to be a long match. But I don't know. Like, I think it can go one of two ways. I think because the other thing I'm worried about is that because Oba Femi's been getting the best of Brock these last few weeks, makes me think that he might lose.
Right.
But I genuinely don't know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Oba Femi, but it's not as confident as I would like it to be.
I'm going full fem.
Full Femi.
This
Oba
is
feminist.
Oba feminist. And this is one of those situations where it's like, what do people call it? Like, speaking things into existence.
Manifesting.
Like the power of thought. I'm manifesting. Thank you, John. I'm manifesting. Oba Femi puts the man in manifesting. I'm manifesting Oba Femi's going to win. And Brock Lesnar is going to be ridiculed out of the building, never to return, retire him to a farm like an old
farmer
dog. So he can chew on his legumes in peace.
And leave the rest of society alone.
I don't like Brock Lesnar, guys.
Nor should you.
I understand his worth as a person in the business. I don't like him, and I've never liked him.
You don't have to.
I don't have to like him.
You don't have to. You don't have to justify it. I get it, and I support it.
Thanks.
But yeah, man, how cool would it be to see Lesnar get squashed?
That would be crazy. And then, but then Oba Femi becomes the person where it's like, who the fuck's gonna beat Oba Femi?
Here's the thing: we've seen him wrestle in NXT, and so like he can put on. He's not just a big dude. I mean, he is like one of the biggest dudes, but that motherfucker could put on. And Brock back in the day, so could he, but he just doesn't do that anymore.
He doesn't have to.
He didn't have to.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I think it would be cool to see Lesnar be on the other side of that, and then see how that fucks with him. You know.
I do enjoy that of it all, but I would also kind of hate. I mean, it would be kind of iconic. But I would love to see Oba Femi in like a full meaty match for his first WrestleMania match.
No bread, no water, just meat.
Okay. All right. So yeah, it's like from his perspective, I guess it would be like, do you want this full meaty match? If you come out on top, you're like undeniable.
Right.
Or do you want this big special moment? It'll be done in a flash, but you'll always be that person who squashed Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania.
I think the longevity of it all, of it being your first WrestleMania match.
That would be crazy.
Not even a full year on the main roster.
Yeah. And you're like, look what the fuck I just did. Fuck that guy.
Yeah. So I'm going to go Obafemi, though.
Okay. I'll go Femi.
Okay.
As I previously stated, manifemingst. Oba festing. Nope. All right. Let's go on to the next one. We have finally making his return. You know him. You love him. The Demon Finn Balor.
The Demon.
Versus Dominic Mysterio.
Now, do we think we get an appearance from Demonito?
No. I don't think we're going to see Demonito. We might see Demonito in the crowd.
That's true.
Demonito is a AAA talent. I don't know if we're going to see him brought in for this. He's back in Mexico. I don't know if he's going to make that flight. Yeah. But I'm so excited. We've been yearning for the Demon for years now.
Years.
It's been a long time because Finn Balor hates that fucking face paint.
Yeah.
That's fair. But
so I'm looking forward to this match. I think
so excited.
I'm happy to see Finn Balor on a WrestleMania card as a singles competitor. I think the last time was as the Demon versus Edge. I think it's the last time he was as a solo competitor.
Oh, wow.
Because I think he did in the tag team match where Judgment Day lost their titles. And that's when they finally split the tag team titles again. So, if I remember correctly. I'm pretty sure that's how that worked. So I'm excited to see Finn Balor as a solo competitor on the card again. I'm excited to see the Demon back, and I'm glad it's with Dominic Mysterio. Dominic Mysterio's on the card again.
Yeah.
So, yeah, all good things.
All good things.
I'm excited. Who's the real winner here?
Me.
Us.
I'm also I've been so excited and happy to hear Finn Balor's old music, his audience participation music.
Yeah.
Love to have that back.
Now, I'll get this part out of the way here. I think Finn Balor's going to win. I think the Demon's going to win. I think he's going to overcome friggin' Dirty Dom and JD McDonough, who I assume will come out and
he's got to
try to get involved.
I'm surprised they didn't put his picture in the goddamn thing.
Yeah. Now I'm interested. Do we think? I don't know. I feel like maybe Dominic. He might be on a little bit of a losing streak moving forward for a while. Is he still the mega champion from AAA? Do we know?
I want to say no.
Did he lose that title? Yeah, I think it's still Dom.
Yeah.
So I think if he loses this match, I think he's losing that title next. And he anyway, but I'm wondering if we eventually see do we see a Dom face turn in the future?
No. I think, or maybe like face. I could see him being a face only if whoever he's competing against is like legitimately hated, or like more hated as a character than he is, to where he's just kind of assuming that position as the least hated, not necessarily the most beloved.
Yeah.
But I think he is far too good of a heel. And he's still so successful at it, especially with like AAA kind of just opened up new doors for that. I think I think we're going to see him as a heel for a very long time.
He just reminds me so much of his father, Eddie Guerrero, who was also a bit of a, mischievous face.
Yeah.
Like he's
an
still
anti-face.
Yeah, like he still lied, cheated, and stole when he was a babyface and would win that way, and the crowd still loved him for it.
Yeah.
So I could see them eventually getting that way with Dirty Dom, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know if he's got to be on his own. I don't know. Judgment Day. I don't know if that's going to be when he's with Judgment Day.
Yeah.
I
see what you mean.
But overall, I think this is going to be a really fun match.
Yeah.
I am excited to see whatever shenanigans happens. They've shenaned before, and they're going to shenan again.
Yeah.
But
I also think the Demon and Danhausen.
Oh shit!
Like, what would their conversations look like?
I don't know.
Like, what would they be talking about, do you think?
But
and we talked about Danhausen being a Nexus being. There is the possibility that he at any point on either night is there and curses somebody.
No, he may or may not have gotten on the Goodyear blimp out there. They may have gotten him a blimp. What? And there's rumors that his face was going to be on the Sphere. I don't know how true any of that is.
That'd be really fun though. If his face is on the Sphere, and he curses the camera, could he lay some sort of generational curse over anyone who lays eyes on him? Just that whole population cursed.
I don't know.
And these are the things we have to be careful about.
These are the questions.
These are the good questions. But I'm just saying, since I brought him up, it's something to keep in mind. We're on a Rock warning, Rock threat, a Braun warning. We're on a Danhausen watch.
Yeah,
he could pop up anywhere.
We're on a threat
level. Threat level maximum for Danhausen.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Chuck Jordan. What's up, Chuck?
Aw, hi, Chuck.
We're just talking a little WrestleMania.
Yes. We're on
So,
Sunday.
sorry.
I was just saying we're on Sunday. We're just finishing up talking about...
Oh, my God.
I think...
It doesn't matter what you're...
Right. So what happened was that this extreme plumping lip gloss, one of the chili flakes in here, got caught in my throat. I could have died, but yeah, let's make a joke about it. Just finishing up talking about the Demon Finn Balor versus Dominic Mysterio. Yes. And who did we say would win?
I'm going to Demon.
I'm going to Demon too. I'm happy to have him back. I'm so excited to see.
Unless Demonito gets involved and protects Dominic Mysterio.
Demonito protecting Dom Mysterio? That would be...
Man, remember when Demonito debuted?
That was crazy. That was so much fun. I wish we had more AAA people.
He said, here. Oh my God, are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm okay.
She's
Everything's
being
fine.
Dramatico.
But now that I'm looking at the cards, we have Dominic Mysterio and Rey Mysterio, I guess, and like no other AAA people. I would have loved if we had a
Pent is there.
Huh?
I said Pent is there.
Pent is there. Okay, that's fair.
Dragon Lee
is there. We're just naming Mexicans now. But if they had like a tag team, I know we're already doing a tag team, but like a Sunday tag team, whatever the fuck. Imagine a AAA tag team TLC match.
Do you think we'll get an impromptu match? Danhausen and Mr. Iguana.
Oh, I would love that.
Iguanahausen.
It is kind of crazy that Danhausen, I mean, he's had one match since he's come back, but like I expect him to be here in some capacity.
Oh.
Laying curses, being on the Sphere, whatever. Anyway, you ready to move on?
So are we moving on to the next match?
Yeah. Keeping my eyes peeled and people walking outside. Everyone's going to the frickin' pool today.
Here we go. Hang on.
It's 88 degrees and sunny.
Hey, bud. What are you doing?
He's going to jump.
Not over here.
He's going to jump over there.
Shit.
Go ahead.
You can try,
Stella.
bud.
Oh my God.
Are you okay?
Did y'all hear that? Oh my God. Sometimes when he jumps, I feel like his spine curves back
Are you
before he
okay?
lands. Like,
He's fine, but Jesus Christ.
what a kathunk. And for those who don't know, Bustelo is around 23 pounds. That's a lot of weight hitting these IKEA tables. He's fine. He's okay. He just wants to be involved. Anyway, let's move on to the next match. We have, speaking of Penta, Intercontinental Champion Penta versus Javon Evans, Dragon Lee, JD McDonough, Rusev, and
Rusev.
Rey Mysterio in a ladder match. And hell yeah, and thank God. Wait, what the hell? Oh, sorry.
What happened?
Sorry. I was pressing buttons and I pressed the wrong ones. Anyway, thank God is all I can say.
It's gonna be a great match.
Kitty, no, that's not a kitty. That's a man. That's a cat man. But yeah, this is gonna be insane. I like that we're getting some sort of a match with props. We have a ladder match. So,
a match with props.
A match with props, and I love that Javon Evans is there. He's like one of my favorite, if not my favorite, breakout like NXT stars coming up from to the main.
Mine's Stephanie Vaquer.
Her too. Anyway.
Chuck, is that you think Javon's winning this match?
Intriguing.
Interesting.
Because he's like the youngest person to ever, I think, live. The way they keep talking about him, I think he's the youngest person ever on Earth.
To ever on Earth.
Is it like the youngest person to compete in WrestleMania?
I don't know. I don't think so. I think technically, there was like some little kid who tag teamed.
Dom.
No, that was at SummerSlam. First of all,
damn.
Second of all, no, I think there was like a tag. Buddy, you're about to hit my fucking mic. Can you let me do this? There's like a little kid who like tag teamed with a wrestler to win the. I think it was Braun Strowman.
Oh.
So I think technically that's the youngest.
Okay.
Chuck wants Javon to win.
Okay.
I wouldn't be mad at it.
I wouldn't be mad at that. I don't know. I think the only person I'd be mad at for winning would be Rusev.
Listen, the way he was taking motherfuckers out on, what was it, Raw?
Yeah.
I wouldn't be mad at it. It would give him something to do. Mr. Reliable Rusev.
Is that what they call him?
No, that's what I'm calling him.
Oh, okay.
But hey, we can make it a thing. Yeah, this is gonna be a fantastic match. I'm
still shocked that Ray is in it. That's crazy.
Yeah, but this is gonna be a great match.
Yeah.
I think Penta will retain.
I also think
Penta's gonna retain. But I think this match is gonna be crazy.
Yeah. I just hope Javon Evans, as much as I love to watch him because he's so much fun, he does frighten me. Because
yeah, go ahead.
His bones just look so snappable, and he's flying up in the air so high.
Like a string bean.
Like a string bean launched from a...
Chuck said, I miss Rusev Day. Today is Rusev Day, and everybody's celebrating.
I think every day's Rusev Day.
If you try hard enough.
If you try hard enough. You have enough, if you have goodness in your heart or whatever.
That's right.
But yeah, I think I would love if Javon won, but I also agree. I think Penta's gonna retain, but I think this is gonna be like one of the standout matches of all of WrestleMania, both nights.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And it's really cool. I love that we have so many WrestleMania debuts this year. Yeah, I think this is a good one, especially to bring more prestige to these titles. I think you need to do. I'm glad that both of at least the men's mid-card titles are on the cards. I wish I could say the same for the women's. I know we have one of them, the Intercontinental, but
yeah,
they just don't know what to do with the United States Championship. So the Women's United States Championship. So I'm at least glad that we're getting some high-profile matches for the mid-card titles. Bring some prestige.
Who's the women's U.S. champion?
Exactly. It's Julia.
Wait. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, well. Yeah.
But exactly.
Right.
So. And that's not any shade at Julia. I'm just how they don't do anything with those titles. So
poorly. Yeah. Anyway. So we're all pretty much in agreement on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is going to be a hell of a match. Very excited for it.
Do you think Javon is going to jump off of a ladder?
Yeah. I think he's going to jump off the tallest ladder.
Yeah.
And do like
A swanton
and stuff and then land somewhere he shouldn't.
Yeah.
And he's going to scare me and then he's going to be fine.
Yeah.
Anyway, next up we have United States champion Sami Zayn versus Trick Willie. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Sorry.
A little bit of a remix.
Yeah.
This one, I feel like I mentioned before that I didn't feel like we needed to get the championship off of Carmelo Hayes before we got to this WrestleMania match because there's a built-in story between Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams. And I still kind of maintain that, but I do think we're doing an okay job at setting up some kind of story where this makes sense. We know that we're going to get interference in this match from, what's that guy's name?
Lil Yachty?
Little Yachty, yes. Who is a wrestling fan. Come on, guys. Wrestling fan. Everyone's saying, whoop that trick.
Whoop that trick. Get him. Whoop that trick. Get him.
The gingerbread man thing is funny. I didn't listen to the song, but
the song is pretty. I said the song was funny. Hey, listen, I love Trick Williams. He reminds me so much of The Rock. And I think he's going to go on and do great things. He came in as a heel and they refused to make the audience just loves him. So,
yeah.
So he's not the heel. But that song he released, the diss track to Sami Zayn, I love Trick, but man, that shit was buns. That shit was ass.
Hey, you can't be good at
it was
everything.
funny though. It was funny. It's a good listen.
It's also
there's like a little music video and just Lash Legends just dancing in the background. It's really funny.
That's fair, yeah. Also funny that 2 wrestlers released music this week. Because Liv Morgan had her song come out too.
That's true. She had a whole music video.
She had a whole music video, yeah.
Which, can we quickly talk about, like, do we think there's a scenario, it's not unheard of where, like, I mean, John Cena had a platinum selling album. Do we think Liv Morgan has any actual interest in, like, also pursuing music?
I don't know, because this was kind of the first I'd heard of her doing anything with music.
But it wasn't, I mean, I'm not saying it was like the greatest song in the world, but like, for like a first public front-facing anything having to do with it, it wasn't awful.
It wasn't awful, and I also appreciated that there was like obviously thought put into the music video, and like there was choreography for it that she had to learn and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And I said, hey, listen, you give that song to Cat's Eye, it's going triple platinum in somebody's household.
Right.
But I don't know. I don't know how serious she is about it. It was just like I was not expecting that. And
it wasn't like a joke. It wasn't like this song is about Stephanie Vaquer.
Yeah. No.
I'm assuming it's going to be her new theme, her new entrance music.
Oh, you think? Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is smart for her because I assume she might have a little more
control over it.
Like, and might get paid a little more for it.
I would hope she'd keep that same intro, like the watch me part.
I think so. That's how the song started. So,
I don't remember. I don't remember
Kendra,
anything.
My God.
My brain's rotted.
This is literally on Monday.
That was so. Do you know how many things I've looked at since Monday?
I missed the part. Well, that's my problem.
Anyway,
Trick Williams is The Rock and Booker T combined. If you smell what the five time.
I agree with that.
Yeah, I agree too. But anyway, I do like when Trick Williams releases music because he's done this before where he's released diss tracks.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but
that's funny.
But it's just my thing. I think maybe it's just like the flow of it all and like because it's him as Trick Williams.
Yeah.
It's not him just like doing I don't know, it just sounds like Trick Williams rapping, and I don't know, I just can't get past it. I just think it's so funny.
Oh, I wonder if Liv Morgan's song is released under Liv Morgan or Gianna Daddio. Daddio. And I'm gonna look and see. You can keep talking.
We're doing a quick reconnaissance.
You can keep talking.
But anyway, now I will say in defense of Sami Zayn, I do think that the Sami Zayn hate is a little forced.
Yeah.
Okay, I do think that. But I also think that it really is a testament to how popular these up and coming NXT stars are, that like, man, the fans really turned on Sami in favor of these up and coming talents. So again, it's a testament to them. I do wish that, or at least I hope moving forward, we can get Sami Zayn back into the world title picture. Now it's one of those things, because he's also one of their top guys, but like there's not enough space at the top for everyone, you know? So I can understand why they want, you know, especially going into WrestleMania, more seasoned folks. Like, it'd be, I don't know. So I think I'm just defending him here, but Sophie says people have been waiting for a reason to hate Sami. I
agree with that.
Yeah.
And because they would try to do it in the past, but there was really nothing
to
hit on. So I don't know. I feel like his character recently has been like a little bit more.
He's getting there. He's leaning into the smarmy of it.
Yeah. But I feel like for a period, I mean, I feel like people really, really liked him when he was like Sammy Uso, who was like a really fun character. But this new Sammy's like introspective and like sad a little bit. So I think
beaten up like, by the world.
Yeah.
You know?
Did you already make your prediction for this one?
No. I love Trick. I'm a big Trick fan. I think I'm going Sami Zayn.
Do you have any reasonings or any future storylines you think require him to win?
I think if we're gonna lean into him being the heel, even a reluctant heel, like I just did what anyone else here would do to win, kind of heel, like, you know?
Yeah.
I just think they've been toying with the idea of him turning for so long now that I think I think we have to like fully go into it, you know?
Interesting.
And I think if they do, I think this is how I think he retains, by cheating, even if Lil Yachty attempts to get involved or be distracting.
Huh.
I don't know. That's just me.
I don't know. I feel like we've been building Trick Williams up for so long. Well, since his debut in the main roster. I feel like this is the perfect opportunity to keep that momentum going and put some gold on him.
I mean, hey, listen, I wouldn't be upset if this, I mean, it's also his first WrestleMania. So like,
yeah.
I wouldn't be upset if he didn't win, because I mean, like, again, he's out the gate already at WrestleMania for a title. Like, that's a lot of faith shown in him. So I wouldn't be upset. I think that would only add to his cockiness, and I think that would be really fun to watch on TV.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Something's telling me that Sammy's walking out. He's walking in champ and he's walking out champ.
Okay. I'm gonna go Trick Williams.
Whoop that Trick.
Whoop that. I think he's gonna whoop that.
You think he's gonna whoop that Trick?
I think he's gonna whoop that Trick. Hey Trick, whoop that. And I think he will.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I like it.
I have been thinking since the whole gingerbread man thing. I'm like, damn, gingerbread cookies kind of like sound good. Do you guys miss Christmas? Oh,
I know.
I miss Christmas. I miss gingerbread cookies. Anyway,
we're a big Christmas family here, y'all.
We're a very big Christmas family. Next up, we have
Kendra's most anticipated match of the weekend.
we have WWE Women's Champion Jade Cargill versus Rhea Ripley.
Hang on, Sophie has a comment here regarding the last match.
Oh,
and so does Chuck. It won't happen, but I'd love for Kevin Owens to return and both turn heel together. Remember, you were asking about AAA representation. Well, we have El Generico in.
That's true. That is true.
In this interesting.
So we're kind of at a Kevin Owens warning as well.
KO warning.
He could come up during the Cody Rhodes match. He could pop in here.
We mentioned earlier in the stream that he suspiciously canceled his appearance at WWE World this weekend. So who knows? Maybe it's a red herring.
Yeah.
And he will be there. And Chuck says, we've been asking for new talent for the last 3 years. Trick, Oba, and Javon are the current answers. Hey, I'm not against it. I'm not against it.
I'm right there with you.
So, but do we think they're winning? I don't know. I'm of the mind that like they're on TV every week. They're doing cool stuff every week. Trick's been killing it with, especially in his matches, but also his promo. Like, I think he's going to be a huge, huge star.
Yeah. Oh, I agree.
So I don't think it's out of the realm of possibilities that Trick wins, but I also think he's pretty quickly solidified himself as a big time player on TV. So
yeah,
I don't think they necessarily I don't think anyone needs to have a title. I mean, LA Knight for the longest time didn't have a title, and he was like one of the most popular. He is one of the most popular stars there, you know?
Sophie agrees, tired of the same rotation.
Yeah.
And I feel the same way.
That's where I agree too.
We need to inject new blood, or in the case of like the women's division, some new and old blood, like returning blood. But yeah, and this is just, I'm just kind of over it. The whole but I agree, and I also think that it's kind of the mark of a really good and future Hall of Fame level talent for them to be successful and not necessarily have to be winning all the time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I think them winning is them being here and doing well and being in front of people every week. And yeah, them sustaining that. That's the true win.
Yeah.
Whether or not, I mean, at the end of the day, the winning and the losing, it's storyline stuff.
But I also think that a round 1 loss sets up a round 2 or round 3 win, makes it so much sweeter, you know?
It's true.
So,
but we'll see.
Yeah.
But I'm saying Trick.
But I'm excited. And I think the U.S. Championship, lately the U.S. Championship has had a good mix of champs. I think going from we had Sami Zayn, and then it went to Ilya Dragunov. I remember Sami was putting on some bangers with that open challenge. They were all putting on bangers. So Sami Zayn to Ilya to Carmelo Hayes. Like, I mean, I know it's back with Sami Zayn. We haven't seen as much of the open challenge. So, but I mean, you got to remember, Sami Zayn was also putting on bangers. All 3 of those dudes were. So I wouldn't mind if Sami retained and, you know, we saw a different side of Sami. And I also wouldn't mind if Trick Williams took the ball and ran with it. Again, I would love to see him as a champ. I just think that would add to his character so much.
Yeah.
Anyway, but yeah, so for Jade and Rhea, yeah, I think this match will be better than what we're expecting it to be. I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah. I would hope for such a big match, there's a lot of rehearsing and planning and production.
Yeah.
I guess producing. But I'm just like, I'm just tired of it.
Yeah.
And I just wish I wish Jade was the level that it felt like she was promised to be when they first started pushing her. And do I think she's gotten better since she's absolutely. I think she's gotten better since she came up. But I'm not at the point where I'm like excited by her matches or her performances. And Rhea Ripley's like the opposite of that. I love seeing Rhea Ripley perform, but like recently I do feel like there's this bit of, and I don't want to say sound callous or like anything is more important than someone's health. But I feel like because she's had such a change in her like musculature, I feel like she just can't do all the same stuff that she used to do, that she kind of like was put on the map for being like super strong and being able to toss anyone around. Like there's still a level of that, but it's not the same. And does it have to be? I don't know. That's kind of where I'm like struggling to put that together in my head. Yeah. But I don't know. I'm just like, I should be more excited for a Rhea Ripley match. And I just like don't care about this one at all.
Yeah. And like I love Rhea, and I think the people who are, you know, quote unquote tired of her, oversaturated. Here's the thing, especially at WrestleManias, like Rhea Ripley does, at least since she's been on WrestleManias, I don't think she really disappoints. Especially the last several WrestleManias she's been at. So I'm always excited for a Rhea Ripley match. But yeah, this one, and it sucks because I feel like this story's only now getting interesting with the introduction of this new faction with Jade Cargill. So I'm like, well, I don't know. I don't know that I see her, now that she has this team, I don't know that I see her losing. So I think Jade might retain.
Oh man.
I think Jade, because even with EO coming through, I don't know. I think
know. And maybe she does, and it's just like not a clean win. But like, I can't get behind Jade Cargill beating Rhea Ripley like clean.
Yeah.
I don't think that can happen.
Yeah. I don't know.
Maybe she'll shock the hell out of me. That's what I would love to happen. But I don't know. I'm not on board as much as I used to be. I think because I was just so hopeful and was like, give her time, she'll get better. And she has, but just like not enough.
Yeah.
For me.
Lackluster. Buddy, that is my wire for my headphones. If you're going to be up here, you can't be doing that.
Hey, he's just looking for a good time. Chuck Jordan said, let's go Jade. So I'm going to presume you think Jade's going to win. John says Jade. I'm going to go Rhea Ripley. Sophie says Jade needed B-Fab to talk for her. B-Fab really elevates her. I love it. I think you mean B-Floop. Floop.
That is not a inside joke that anyone else gets.
So me and John call her B-Floop.
From, you know, like Floop's Fooglies.
Yeah.
From Spy Kids.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm like behind the faction either.
I just wanted B-Fab and Meechin to do something else, and
yeah.
I don't know. I like the faction. I think it works, and I think it works for Jade because I also agree. I think that I think having a bit more of a mouthpiece. I saw WrestleMania Night 1 commented here. More of a mouthpiece definitely helps, but also I think there's only so long that you can do like the big powerhouse thing. Yeah. And before, like, but then when you have like another, for all intents and purposes, another powerhouse there, like you need something there to elevate you and separate you, you know?
Diversify your portfolio.
Exactly.
I think, and I mean, it is still early days of this new like group coming together. And that's always like when it's the rockiest. So I maybe with time, maybe it'll get
time
to feel a little bit more cohesive for me. But right now it's just kind of like,
yeah,
I don't know. I would love to be surprised and have Jade pull out like a crazy, super strong match. Hell noise was that? Did you hear that?
I don't know what that was.
For a second, I thought it was the ice cream man. There's an ice cream man that comes on our block. Ice cream. We got ice cream from him once, and it was like $6 a bar.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Times is hard.
Times is tough, but $6 for one. They didn't even have chocolate eclairs.
Yeah.
Bars. Anyway, but yeah, maybe I'll be pleasantly surprised by this. I do think because of the nature of WrestleMania, they are going to put more thought and attention to this match than any match she has on a random whatever show she's on. Raw. SmackDown.
Sorry, I'm looking at these comments here. So from, you know what your
Say
name
it.
is. Stinky Doodoo Poopy Stains says, WrestleMania Night 1, if Randy Orton does not win, I am done. # ban Cody Rhodes.
Jade is winning, by the way. Only title that won't change. This is the only title that won't change?
I disagree.
But there are so many titles on the red.
I
like that you came in incredibly strong with your opinions.
I love that.
You said, I'm just going to get this all out of the way. Okay, so we have 2 for Jade. Three for Jade.
What's next?
Oh, you ready to move on?
Yeah, buddy.
All right. Let's move on. I guess it has been an hour and 50 minutes. Let's talk about the final match. We have World Heavyweight Champion CM Punk versus Roman Reigns.
The main event.
The main event.
I think this is going to be a fantastic match. Like, I think this is going to be one of the best matches of the weekend.
Yeah. And I fucking sure hope it would be.
Yeah. These motherfuckers have been, I don't know, I've very much enjoyed their program with one another.
Kind of like what you were talking about earlier, where like we don't need this whole big drawn out explanation. Like these two guys were just like, I can't fucking stand you. Yeah. I hate you. And I want to fight you.
And that's all it had to be.
That's all it needed to be.
Yeah. Yeah, I've liked everything they've done on TV. I've liked what they've done on social media, in interviews. I just think, again, it's one of those, like, they've really built up this tension toward one another that I think it's going to translate really well in the ring. And something I'll give Roman Reigns is I also think in terms of building a story in the ring, I think he's truly remarkable at it. And I know it's high praise, but I don't know, just something about when a match, as soon as the match starts, it's like he makes sure that everyone's on his time.
Yeah.
You know? And I'm like, I don't know, there's just something so like, we're going to do this my way. And that's what makes it captivating when it finally is not going his way, is because then he's forced to adapt. I don't know. It's just, there's a whole level of just like storytelling that I find so fascinating. And I think he's excellent at that. I think CM Punk is excellent at that too. So I'm just excited to see the both of them in a one-on-one scenario here.
Me too.
Oh. Now, who do we think is winning? The best in the world or the OTC?
This is hard. This is hard.
I'm going the OTC.
I'm going Roman Reigns.
I'm going Roman Reigns. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
I feel
sorry,
like
Phil.
I feel like it's time that he steps back into that champion role.
We've said this. I think we said this on a recent ringside. The idea that Roman Reigns is like annoyed that I've given everyone a year or more to figure it out, and y'all can't do it. Look how much everyone's bitching and moaning about wrestling right now, about WWE. I guess I'll come in. It's like the complete opposite of Randy Orton. He's like, I guess I'll come back and save it because y'all can't do it. You know? And I think I don't know. I think we're heading back into this thing where it's like, we're going to take a few steps back to what really, really worked. So I think we're slowly but surely going to reform the bloodline. We're going to I don't know. I think it's leading to all these different things. And it's just interesting with how many new people are on the roster. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just very excited, but I think it starts with Roman Reigns becoming champion again.
I agree. I think, I don't know, everything that you said, and just like, yeah, this idea of like, no one can outdo me but me. So
Right.
I guess I'll take over again. Like, it's no big deal. And I think that change would be a WrestleMania level event.
Yeah.
Having it return to the tribal chief, and then having like a Roman Reigns presence again regularly as he is there when he's champion. But yeah, I mean, the Usos are back together. They have their new song and everything. We have like the MFT tension happening.
Solo might need to come home.
Solo might need a place to sleep.
You got Sammy playing around with being a heel again. I don't know. I'm just saying.
So yeah, I think I agree, and Sophie agrees. And then does The Rock come out? I don't know.
Listen, I don't know if I don't know that we're gonna get WrestleMania in the Middle East next year. Just sort of based on what's happening now in the world and no end in sight for it.
Was that the plan?
Yeah, WrestleMania 43 was going to be in Saudi Arabia.
Ooh.
I don't know if that's happening.
Probably never
should have been announced. But yeah, I mean, I think Rock has one more WrestleMania in him, and I think he would want that. I think it's going to either be with Cody Rhodes or with Roman Reigns. And I think Roman Reigns is the one that got away.
I agree. I think it would need to be Roman Reigns, or I would like it to be.
Yeah. So I don't know. Because even if Roman for some reason or some way somehow lost the title before that match, you know, I mean, he doesn't necessarily need the title to have that match. If it's for the title, then cool. But like, I don't think that needs to happen.
And a title might even complicate it, because what, The Rock's gonna win a title, and then do what?
Hey, he's the boss. He could just make himself champ.
That's true. He doesn't need to.
He takes the title from Roman without a match, and then loses it to Roman with a match.
But yeah, that I feel like the having a title involved would just make overcomplicate it. And in my head, I'd be like, well, he's not gonna win a title, so
yeah. But yeah, Chuck agrees. Roman Reigns, yeah. But again, I think this is gonna be a definite highlight of the weekend. But yeah, I can't root, even if I want to. I can't root against the OTC right now.
I can, but I won't. I could easily. I'm a CM Punk girly now. I know I was a Roman Reigns girly for a very long time, and then he said some things that I didn't like, and now I'm a CM Punk girly.
Yeah, she's got the Pepsi logo tattooed on her and everything. Yeah.
That'd be crazy. Or that snake that for a long time I thought was not a snake.
I'm a snack. All right, so let's go all the way back to the top. Let's do a quick rundown.
Okay.
This is for the TikToks out there, okay?
The TikToks, okay.
We're going to make our predictions for WrestleMania Night 1. The Usos and LA Knight versus The Vision and iShow Speed. I'm going The Vision and iShow Speed.
I'm going also The Vision and iShow Speed.
Wunderbar.
And we'll see what interference happens there. Too many friends involved.
Cameron.
Cameron. Friends and enemies, I should say. All right. The Fatal 4-Way Tag Team match for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships.
Presented by The Mandalorian and Grogu.
I didn't even see that.
Clock that over either.
Go off, Kings. I'm going to go with Nikki and Brie Bella, or whoever is subbing in for Nikki Bella and Brie.
I'm going Charlexa. I'm going Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss.
Okay. Next, Jacob Fatu versus Drew McIntyre. I'm going full circle Fatu. And I think he's coming back, and this is going to be him closing a a very gnarly chapter of his life to prove that he's an improved man.
I'm also going to cautiously go Jacob Fatu.
But we love you, Drew.
Love you, Drew. He's my guy.
Next, Seth Rollins versus Gunt.
Going the Ring General Gunther.
I'll go Gunt as well, cautiously.
Oh.
Cautious
she changed
Gunt.
her mind.
Okay. Next, Women's Intercontinental Champion AJ Lee versus Becky Lynch.
Welcome to the big time. Going Becky Lynch.
I'm saying AJ Lee retains, and maybe we see AJ Lee versus Roxanne Perez in the future. Next, Women's World Champion Stephanie Vaquer versus Liv Morgan.
As much as I love Stephanie Vaquer, I'm going La Güerita. Going Liv Morgan and new.
I'm ready to Liv Moss.
She did it.
All right.
Oh shit! I think we're getting a cease and desist.
I think actually my lawyer's ringing my doorbell, telling me to shut up. Next, we have Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton.
I'm going Randy Orton.
Randy Orton. C.
C.
Pat McAfee.
Yeah. Patricio.
What'd you say?
I said Patricio.
Is that the?
I don't know. Just wanted to say something.
We don't know.
Let me live a little, okay?
It sounded nice.
Night two,
Sunday. We have Oba Femi versus Brock Lesnar. This one's for the feminists. I think Oba's going to take it.
And so I see your comment there, Chuck Jordan. I think I'm gonna make this prediction now. I think Obafemi will not only win, I think he's gonna win via a squash. I think he's going to squash Brock Lesnar in the first 5 minutes. I wish I was a betting man.
That's a crazy claim. Hey, sports betting is legal in Florida now if you want to ruin your life. Yeah, this is, I mean, Donald Trump, if you can hear me, Donald Trump, please let Obafemi win. But yeah, I'm just, you know what? I'm happy he's here. And I hope, yeah, he beats the shit out of Brock Lesnar so hard and bad that Brock Lesnar retires immediately when we don't even need Gunther to get involved.
But he will.
He'll find a way. Next, we have the Demon Finn Balor versus Dominic Mysterio.
I'm going to Demon.
I'm going to Demon as well. I think it's his time, and I've missed him so.
And I miss Demonito. Hopefully he comes back.
His son?
Yeah. It's the Demon without Finn.
Next, we have Intercontinental Champion Penta versus Javon Evans versus Dragon Lee versus JD McDonough versus Rusev versus Rey Mysterio in a ladder match.
I think this has potential to be one of the best matches of the weekend. I'm going Penta retain.
I'm going Penta retains as well, but I wouldn't be mad if anyone but Rusev won. Sorry, Rusev. I just love the other one.
Rusev's my runner-up.
It's not a diss on him. It's just that I love everyone else more. Even JD McDonough and his giant head.
Oh, his Funko Pop head.
Next, we have United States Champion Sami Zayn versus Trick Williams.
I hate to say it, but I'm going Sami Zayn.
And I'm going Trick Willie.
Let's talk about it.
I think this is going to be a big boost. And they've been giving him the fire, the flames to fan, their fan to flame the fire. They're giving him the. I think it's his time.
Holy shit!
I'm losing my mind. It's been 2 hours. All right. Next we have WWE Women's Champion Jade Cargill. There are so many titles versus Rhea Ripley.
I'm going Jade Cargill. I think she's retaining. See, now you got me doing it.
Sorry. I think the only way she retains is through dirty means. I think Rhea Ripley, if it's a clean match, will come out on top.
Mommy's always on top.
And then she'll do something with the title. I think it needs it.
Deuces, ooses. All right, and last up,
we have World Heavyweight Champion CM Punk versus Roman Reigns.
And who are we to root against? The OTC. Got the OTC winning and new and again. Yeah, we're in Roman Reigns. We're pro
Reigns.
We're on a Danhausen watch. We're on a Rock watch. We're on a Braun watch. We're on a Page watch.
We're on a Page watch. That's
Truly,
true.
a lot can happen. And you know what? That's why we love WrestleMania. Very excited for WrestleMania season. It's here. It's today. It's Rusev Day. And yeah, just excited for the weekend.
Yes. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us for the past 2 hours.
Damn.
And now we get to go learn a dance call for an audition John
All right.
has.
You don't have to tell them all that.
Hey, that's just the reality.
Them's the breaks.
Just to let you know that we're just keeping the energy going after
That's
this.
right.
But it's been so much fun talking through the cards with you guys. I hope you have a wonderful WrestleMania weekend. No matter what, no matter who wins or loses, for the most part, it'll be a great weekend with a lot of hopefully surprises, returning faces. That would be fun. Celebrity guests and John Cena hosting. Whatever the
Girl,
fuck.
I forgot
that
John
means.
Cena was going to be there.
Oh, John Cena's there. We're
Yeah.
on a John Cena watch. Warning.
No, he's there.
He's there. We're on a John Cena. Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. So who knows what that means?
Much love to you, Chuck Jordan. Yes,
Thank
we'd
you,
love to
Chuck.
have you as a guest one day. We'll get there eventually. Just we do these so infrequently that I'm like, it's always like day of we figure it out.
Yeah,
So.
it's a miracle we're here right now,
That's true.
being able to talk.
Much love, Sophie. Thank you
you,
all those of
Sophie.
you who engaged in the chat. If you're not
Yes.
already, please follow us on all the various social medias. That way you can keep up to date with everything we've got going on. And don't forget to follow us wherever you stream your podcast, as well as over on the long form video website that I cannot say.
Oh.
But you know which one it is, because you can watch all of our episodes of our podcast Ringside. And we just released 2 episodes this month, so y'all are eating pretty good. You got a lot out of us this month. And be sure to tune in for the next preview. We'll be back for WWE Backlash in Tampa.
We won't be there because we have to put our foot down somewhere. These ticket prices,
I don't know.
they don't want us there.
If
with
Pat
these ticket
McAfee comes through and gets us another discount, then
50%,
50% off,
75% off.
free 99.
We're there.
All right. Well, we got to get out of here.
See you guys later.
All right. Peace.
Bye.